Check, 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 check. Everybody hear me? Check, check, check. All right, guys. I'm going to give a second, let everyone get in here. And we are going live. We'll do it live. So, okay. See, look like we got some people coming in here. Much love. Thank you, guys. Top 5. You guys made the top 5. What up? So, Washougal practice report and predictions. I'll get to the predictions in a second. I'll let everybody get in there. If somebody could just tell me, Real JD, what up? Cooksey, is it 251st today? Yes, it is. That always has to do with TV package. But, man, I'll tell you what. I don't know about you guys, but when I was streaming practice today, it was garbage. Like, holy shit. Are they streaming that thing on a flip phone or what? Like, my God. It's disgusting. So, man, there was some. Yeah, Real JD, that qualifying stream was horrible. And Vojtech Harkuba, dude, I'm gutted for Joey Savacci. That's one of the worst things. And oh my God, like I can't even imagine what's going through his mind. As somebody who has popped a couple knees, you know when you pop that ACL. My right knee has no ACL. I left it, and I've been able to manage it, but to come back from it, race all season, hit it, and it popped again, and you have to make that decision whether you go back through it all or not. Poor Joey Savacci, man. I feel for him. No matter how you feel about Joey Savacci, that has to touch you a little bit to see that. So yeah, Kevin Peacock, video is crap today. I would absolutely agree with that. Charlie, yeah, horrible. Okay, so I thought it was maybe my Wi-Fi or something, but my God, this is disgusting. So, Jack Hicks, thank you. I appreciate you liking this. Gave up watching 250. It was just so slow. Literally, it was like, do you guys remember AOL dial-up, like trying to watch a video? It was such garbage. Yeah, Mike Kolodka. Yeah, the ACL, it's tough. And I just had knee replacement surgery, and I'll be honest with you, my ACL recovery when they fixed it, and then they had to immobilize it for 6 weeks to let that heal before I got to start rehab, might have been more frustrating. At least with my knee replacement, I've been able to rehab from literally the minute I got out of surgery. I've been rehabbing. Yeah, it hurts. It's probably more painful, but as a racer and somebody who does that stuff, we don't mind that. What we don't like is the idle hands. So. Yeah, I am talking about his past ACL injury and probably what happened today. I'm not a doctor, but I saw the look on his face. I saw the way he was moving his knee. Those are all the things you do when you've just popped your ACL. And if you've done it a couple times, you know when you did it. DS111, Moto Mobbin. I love it, dude. Yeah, the Cooksey Mob. I don't know exactly how it happened, but yeah. So, okay. Flow coverage, horrible. I hope they fix it. I don't know if I can handle 4 hours of that. Just straight, choppy, whatever. I'm dealing with a bit of a headache today. I had a friend come over, and yeah, we drank a little too much. But hey, it is what it is, right? It was Friday. So we got to get a little loose. Let's see. 250s. I'm going to start with the 250s, guys. I've got Hunter Lawrence winning, and I'll tell you why. I got Hunter Lawrence winning because he's been so close, and he's good at this track, and Jet isn't. Jet somehow struggles at this track. Yes, he ended up being fastest, but he's not consistently. This isn't a dominant track for him. I don't know if you guys remember last year, he was going to get 5th until Cooper crashed at the end. Yeah, he ended up 4th. He didn't even make the podium last year. Yes, he's a different rider this year, but yeah, Hunter is going to win today. Justin Cooper, who's going to get a whole shot, both motos, run up front and just looks really good. Justin Cooper's going to get 2nd, and Jet is going to hang on for 3rd and battle. And if either of those two guys makes a mistake, he'll get a win because that's what Jet does. He's that good. But I do think his win streak, other than the one that, he's won, all the races but one, Well, we're gonna after today. We're gonna see he's gonna win all of them but two. But Hunter really needs that win. I almost feel like if it's close, Jet might even let him have it because not like let him have it, but he's not gonna fight him as he's gonna hard as he's going to watch Cooper. So, and my friend who just kept me up drinking just said I'm not gonna watch this live stream. So yeah, thanks for that. Get me drunk, hungover, and then not watch my live stream. Thanks for that. No worries. Let's see. Jet Lawrence is going to get third. Joe Schmoda right there. He's the third or fourth best guy consistently. Well, he's usually the third best guy. He's right there with yeah. I got him at fourth, and I've got Seth Hamaker. It's so funny that a guy from the East Coast is so good on this hard pack stuff. Seth Hamaker is an absolute badass when it comes to kind of technical and just. I'm trying to think of how to phrase it. I don't know how to phrase it. But yeah, Seth Hamaker is really good on West Coast dirt. You'd never know that dude was from the. Yeah, Anderson Torgerson. Yes, it was horrible. This fucking live stream. Like, I swear to God, if they tried to fuck up the whole streaming of motocross this year, I don't know that they could have screwed us over any worse by switching channels, by glitching, by yeah. It's like they're trying to screw it up. Double billing, like you name it, they've done it. Like literally pick a streaming nightmare, and they've done it to us this year. So, but yeah, Seth Hamaker, top five. A couple guys to watch. Max Voland, he's going to be right up there battling. Max Voland is from Northern California. He's very familiar with this type of dirt. He's been getting stronger and stronger. Pierce Brown. Pierce Brown grew up in Utah. Utah has a similar dirt, a similar landscape to Washougal. A lot of the Utah guys have gone up there quite a bit. Pat, my man, thank you. You're the man. You rock. Much appreciated. That is fucking cool. So thank you. Yeah. Kind of blew me away there. You're fucking awesome. And I'll do the best honest reporting I can. Like I said, I don't ask you guys to always agree with me. You guys make your own opinions, but I'm going to bring you what I see. And even though they took my press passes for that, because they told me, literally, Davey Coombs told me I needed to work with them. I said, yeah, you know what I'll do? I'll buy my own fucking ticket and I'll say whatever I see. So, yeah. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pierce Brown's going to be good today. I really expect him inside the top 10, maybe top 5. Gosh, can he keep it wheels down though? And then I'm also wondering, because they had Barsha on that bike this week at Glen Helen. That kind of puts a little bit more pressure on the 250 guys. They're like, hey, you guys are doing so bad that we're going to bring the 450 guy in and, kind of test it and tell us if it's any good or what we need to do. And maybe he did change it a little bit. Maybe those things mentally or not are going to help him. And then props to the Gas team for sitting out Michael Mosman. Most people, yeah, and not really reporting. It's mostly opinion. But I do have some connections there, fanless, as far as like I can still text guys that are inside right there. I have all the agents' numbers. I know most of the riders. So yeah, if I need to get some news, I can get it. I broke the news about the Butler Brothers team. I'd be reporting. Broke the news about Supercross and motocross combining and all the details on it, as far as they're trying to get 10 million and do a Peacock or an NBC deal all year. So yeah, fanless, I do a little bit of reporting, but I also share a lot of opinions because I like this. It's fun. It is what it is. Yeah, I do a little of both. I do whatever I want. So yeah, DS111, reporting and opinion. That's what I'm at. Entertainment, guys. It's fun. This is dirt bikes. It's dirt bikes. It's stories. It's not the end of the life. It's something we all do to distract ourselves from the bullshit thrown at us in regular life. Poor Levi Kitchen is out, broken arm. Yeah, that sucks. He's out for the year. Looks like my buddy Styles Robertson's also out for the year. Dungy won one at Washougal. Definitely laughing face emoji. God, wouldn't that be cool? But it's definitely not happening. I don't even think he's going to get a podium. Anderson looks too good. And let's get on the 450s. It's all about Chase and Eli. Literally, those two guys are it. Because bike has sucked all year. Is it because you technically don't have employees? No, I do not have employees yet. Once I get full time, eventually I'm going to. We're getting there, but it's one step at a time and just having fun with it. So, Ando is good, real JD. And yeah, let's see. Grayson Moore. I think it's more bike than him. Who are we talking about? Oh, and Two Strokes. Carson Brown on that 910 two-stroke. God, and Carson Brown, I almost think he rides a two-stroke better than he rides a four-stroke. I think he scores points. I don't know about you guys. Okay, so 450 predictions. Back to that. Sorry, sidetrack. As holy matter, Ferguson, you're the man. Thank you so much. I love it. I appreciate you giving it to me rather than Mav TV. I accept it. I'm honored and I'm quite flattered. So, Chase and Eli. I believe Chase is going to win the first moto, and I believe Eli is going to win the second moto. He's just better in second motos. That's what he does. Jeff Walker. I don't know him personally. We know mutual people. I've heard nothing but good things about Jeff Walker. His channel's pretty cool. Seems all right. Yeah, so I got Chase winning the first, Eli winning the second. Eli's bike. There's been a lot of debate about it this week as far as it being wallowy or soft or not really rideable. My thing is it'll do whatever. If it does what he wants, give it to him. So, yeah, Tomac's bike to me looks amazing. I wouldn't change a thing. He's comfortable. And I don't care if it's technically not. Like if you put it on a scientific thing and you said that's not ideal, as long as he's comfortable, it does not matter. I believe Chase wins the first moto because Eli, for whatever reason, his first motos, they're good, but they're not beast mode. Like second motos are just unstoppable. Even though Chase almost stopped him, but even though his pants went down, I just think he's gonna get ahead. So, and I just honestly, maybe it's just wishful thinking that I want Sexton to win the first moto because I want this thing to stay tight. I want the final 4 rounds to come down to it, and I want a tight championship battle. So I have Tomac winning the overall with a 2-1, and Sexton with a 1-2 getting second. Anderson third. He might even get up there. And Trip Transport, I got to answer that one. Where's Coach? Coach is in Europe. Coach is building his whole European. He's building his whole European deal. He's just been working his ass over there for a couple months. I've kind of left him alone. I know he's coming back here pretty soon. I want to do a destination show with him and Hopper and just kind of pump that up because those are my 2 boys. Those are 2 of my best friends and 2 of the coolest people I know. But yeah, he's out there doing his own thing. I love Coach. So, yeah. So, okay. Anderson third. Ryan Dungey fourth. If Anderson makes a mistake, which he very well could, I don't think Dungey can straight up race his way onto a podium, but he's going to be right there. If anyone slips up, Dungey will get that elusive podium. And I'm not going to lie, as somebody who I like Dungey. And if you guys remember, do you remember the crown incident when after Roxon got hurt and some reporter said, hey, after everybody crowned Dungey, did it fire you guys up? And he snapped his fingers and yelled at me, and it got all crazy and went viral. But then at the final round, everyone forgets he actually publicly apologized to me in the press conference. So I got nothing but love for Dungey, and to see him get on a podium after taking 5 years off, I'll crown that guy. That's awesome. Crown him. So Christian Craig, he's fast here. Once again, a West Coast guy, West Coast dirt. For whatever reason, even though he's, spends most of his time in Florida now, he crushes it on the West. He may end up, I think he's going to be top 5. Then we're going to see Roxon and Barsha around the 6-7 range. Barsha's going to ride his ass off. He really wants this Destinations ride. And the fact that they tested it, I know that the whole team wants to go to the Destinations. And then, okay, Cosmic Energy. Oh, my God, that quarter pipe. If you guys have not watched this, go to ESPN and watch the quarter pipe with Colby Raha and Axel Hodges. These 2 guys are insane. They're going 49 feet. 49 feet. If they make a serious mistake, we're not talking injury. We're talking death. Like, my hands were sweating watching those guys. I was genuinely like, okay, guys, we're good. Maybe we just call it right here. And I don't know. I mean, it's fun to watch, but God, I just don't want to see anything happen. It scares me. It genuinely scares me. Yes, it would be death. And there was that one guy that went up and came down and almost hit like the cement bricks where they take off of. And I'm just like, whoo. Yeah. So if you guys want to see something spectacular, there's no way they can keep doing this every year. When these guys start going over 50 feet, like they have to stop this. Dungy has the speed. You think so? I don't know. Whole shot inspection. I don't think he does. I don't think Jet's going to win there. Chris Stark, Nick Bellinger, howdy. Um, let's see, 5 stories. Dude, it's insane. And I don't know if I think they're measuring from the ground, but we're talking, the ramp's only 2 to 3 stories. So they're still going like either way. I mean, they're landing that down, their landing is almost vertical and the bikes are still slamming out. So the Great Commission. My man Cooksey, thank you for the shows. These lives after practice. I love them too. These are my favorite. So, and it's funny. Every time you guys swear in the comments, I have to click to show it. And I don't care. Swear all you want. I'm gonna keep clicking it and just opening you guys up because we're not censored here. We're not MX Sports. We're not Feld. You guys can say whatever you want. Let's call it what we see it. Let's see. Harrison Green, you think Jet's been playing around all season to keep it close? He should be on a 450 already. That's possible. I don't think so. I think he's young. He has not been playing around all season. I promise you. He was genuinely super sick. I mean, he won the first round, and those next couple rounds, he was just salvaging. Well, fuck Davey Coombs. Yeah, well, okay, and I don't want to say that. Like, fuck what Davey Coombs has done to the sport. As a person, I've had some pretty good talks with Davey. I thought he was a decent guy. I thought he was kind of cool until he started trying to manipulate me by telling me what to do, what I can post, what I shouldn't post, what's good for the sport, what's not good for the sport. But as a person, he's probably a decent guy. I think he's a good parent. He's got his kids with him all the time. So I don't really want to trash Davey as a person, but I will trash him as a representative and a person who has literally vampired our sport. That pisses me off. Yeah, Slayer 69. This track is going to get super tough and I don't know if you guys have been to Washougal, but those hills are so steep and scary. Arek Landerkowitz, hi from London. What up, my man? Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, those hills that they have at Washougal are almost straight up. And then I don't know if there's that one jump that they jump into the sand now, where it's like to a flat. Oh my God. When I was there a couple of years ago when, what was it, AC and Ferrandis were on 250s. And I swear to God, AC, I asked him after the race, I'm like, are you like 2 inches shorter? Like, do you have any regard for your long-term well-being? Like, you hit that thing so hard. It was spectacular. When I went over there by the landing, you could feel the ground shake. Horsepower Hill is absolutely no joke. And that first moto, when they all come up that thing, if you're like 16th place in the center and you're just hitting roost, I mean, you might as well line up in front of like 15 paintball teams and just say fire away. I don't even know how they keep the goggle lenses in there. I would probably just, if I wasn't in, a lot of guys do this. They'll go off to the left or right and just cruise up the hill. I would probably do that too because it's so nasty. But yeah, DC has let the business go to his head. I think at one time he might have had the right ideas. I'm a huge fan of his father, Davey Coombs Sr. I think Davey Coombs Sr. had all the right ideas, and it was a shame that he passed away early due to a heart attack before he got to really instill what I think are some business ethics. Because I talked to a lot of people who did business with his dad, and nobody has anything bad to say about him. People that grew up with him. Yeah, they really like the Coombs family. They love, Big Dave. Big Dave, they're always fond of. Big Dave started Arena Cross. Big Dave was part of the whole Moto Rock 2. My buddy Mike Bias just raves about how cool he was. And it's funny, too. He had Mike Bias jumping over a monster truck in a parking lot to flat ground and just whatever it took to sell the show. He was smart. He also, Big Dave created the National Promoters Group. He essentially created a union of tracks. And it's ironic that Davey broke that. Let's see, Cooksey, your show is now my go-to channel whenever the AMA motocross comes on from the UK. Dean Harris, thank you, my man. I really, really appreciate it. Ray Meyer, I'm not sure if you're messing with me or not. What's an ACL? That's the anterior cruciate ligament in your knee. It's the major one that keeps your knee stable. So I hope you're not messing with me, but if you're not, that's what it is. It's an ACL. It takes a long time to heal. I lost mine, and I just was able to strengthen my knee. Wild Billy! That's my buddy Wild Billy out there. You guys, he's one of the coolest guys. And actually, so Billy has the best story ever. Billy beat a cancer that has like a survival rate of like less than 5% survival or something. That's why he's got one eye. Still rides like a fucking badass. Gets out there on a two-stroke and just sends it. So if you guys want to follow Wild Billy in his journey, it's pretty inspiring. So love it, Wild. Love it, Billy. Carson Brown absolutely will get points on that two-stroke. Let's see. The Derpy Rock. You tore yours a few months ago. God, it sucks. It's a tough one, man. It really is. And the faster the bikes get, the harder it is. Yeah, the ACL. Usually when you do the ACL, you always get meniscus because what happens is that knee moves. I'm not a doctor. I've just been to them a lot. The knee moves, and as it snaps the ACL, it loses its stability, and then it cuts the meniscus. Yeah, I've been through that quite a bit. But okay, let's see. Yeah, hopefully. God, see, that's the thing with Grayson Campbell Morrow. That's what I thought. Still sucks so much. Hopefully, he'll do World Supercross. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the look on his face, riders know when it is tough. They know when. Love you too, Billy. You're the man. They know when it's bad. For me, whenever I had a serious injury, it's this weird thing. Like my body almost goes into shock because it knows something's wrong. So H&R Productions. What do I do for a career when I'm not doing moto? Ironically, I'm still in the industry. I am a rep for Tucker Power Sports. My job is I literally go to dealerships all day long. And nowadays I'm a UTV rep because that's literally what sells and what I cover from Lake Havasu to Cedar City, and I sell products to dealerships, a distributor rep. So I sell answer gear, some other stuff, but it's all about UTV stuff. That's where I make my living. So let's see, Slayer, 3 knee surgeries, 6 shoulder surgeries, and a new hip, still riding. What a savage. Badass, dude. I love it. I love it. So yeah, Real JD, it's an awesome gig. I love it. I've been doing it for upwards of 20 years. And if you guys want to know why I despise Mathis so bad, so I don't think I am. Arik learners, am I coming to Cardiff for World Supercross? I don't know. I'm trying to get a hold of the guys to find out what's going on, what we do for press. Am I going to be banned? Are they going to like, cool? I don't know. But we'll see. I want to go to the World Supercross. I'm a huge fan of what they're doing. I think it's going to raise the whole level. So I got sidetracked there. I was talking about something, but oh well. Back to Mathis. Why I don't like Mathis. So I don't think we're ever friends, but we were definitely acquaintances. We would go riding. We would talk. He had me on the show quite a bit. I would go over, do the Fly Moto 60 show with him. So we did some stuff. But I worked for Tucker Power Sports for 10 years. I left, went to Western Power Sports as a distributor rep. And when I was over there, I started doing media. One of my dealerships was Thumper Talk. Thumper Talk needed they needed a guy. And so that's when I was like, I'll just go do it for fun because I already love this stuff anyway. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll start doing it. And as it grew, then I went to Moto X Addicts, Vital MX, and I started to get bigger. Well, I don't know if Mathis felt threatened or what, but all of a sudden, the people at Western Power Sports, who he conveniently talks to all the time, my direct supervisor at Western Power Sports has a side business, motorcycle industry jobs, that sponsors his show. They're yelling at me and telling me I can't do this because it's a conflict of interest. Meanwhile, they got like 5 other people that do the same thing over at Western Power Sports. It was bullshit. Mathis was complaining to them about me, is what I believe. I basically told him fuck off when I got another opportunity to leave. They actually at one point told me I was fired unless I stopped posting anything about motocross. That actually happened from Western Power Sports and Mr. Alex Balon from there. And I don't know where exactly it came from, but fuck it. So that's why I don't like Mathis. Because I believe he had a major part in trying to get me fired from Western Power Sports or trying to get me shut down from media. Maybe Coombs is involved. I don't know the whole details, but fuck those guys. Mathis is actually a decent rider. Yeah, you'd think, being that he looks like, like a troll and he's kind of fat. I mean, he's lost a lot of weight. I'll give him credit. He looks way better. He's in decent shape, but no, he's actually a decent rider. I mean, he's not good, but he's not bad. He's definitely not bad at all. So, but yeah, that's why I don't like him. And I think he's a big piece of shit. Any kind of piece of shit that would do that. And I've seen he's done some other things to other people, and that's his character. So, all right, guys, we're closing in on 25 minutes here. I'm a bit hungover because my friend kept me up drinking a little bit too late last night. But you guys fucking, I love it. This is my favorite show of the week, guys. I will try and do something. Hey, I don't like Mathis either, but I will say this, guys. I still do listen to the reviews and some of the other stuff. So, yeah. I mean, he does put out some good content, and I wouldn't deny yourself of the content because he's a douchebag. But yeah, it is what it is. The more content we can get, the better. Definitely check out my buddy Johnny Hopper, though. Me, Hopper, Coach, Gypsy Tales. There's a bunch of us who are independent, and we do our own thing. So, but I cannot believe how fast Cooksey Media is growing, and all you guys are jumping on board. It's like I stopped saying subscribe because I'm like, well, just thank you for subscribing because I couldn't believe it could grow this fast. You guys are absolutely crushing it. Like, it's not me, it's you guys. It's the Cooksey Mob, and the comments. I love responding to them. I get to as many as I can. And one of my buddies said, hey, you gotta have somebody to respond to your questions. I'm like, no, I want to do it as long as I can. Like, I get home from work and I just grab it and I start going through the questions. I want you guys to know those are my genuine answers. And if I hit that little like button on the question or like your comment, that means I read your comment. I genuinely read your comments. So I don't just go and smash all of them, like they do. I don't hit it unless I've read your comment. So DeFrancisco looks like he's going to have to go amateur one more time. And from there, he's so ready, but he's gonna have to go amateur. What if he gets hurt? I mean, it's stupid. It's so dumb. But anyway, guys, Cooksey Mob, I love it. If you guys want merch, head over to the code. I got the store up. We got the FJB, and I'm gonna do some more. I'm gonna do some more shirts. If you guys got any ideas on shirts, hit me up. Let me know. Yeah, I can just make them, and it's pretty cool. The shirt people and the hat people, they'll produce whatever I want. I just have to put it up. So if you guys want anything, let me know and I'll build it for you. So thanks, guys, and have a good day, and let's go Washougal.